Today, Precarious plays
Mega Man Battle Network. Just to wrap up the thing that we were talking about for the last 2 episodes now. Here's a great example of something that isn't great. I don't think it was great anyway. And it was just the application of an existing property just to try to sell something, really,
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think I might lose. Maybe I can spam roll quickly enough. Okay. Just as long as she doesn't target that pillar, everything should be fine. Link's crossbow training for the Wii. Oh no! Wow, those are strong. Whoa, this game really suddenly got intense. It's a little frustrating, actually. And I'm back to where I was, but still sort of annoying. Link's crossbow training for the Wii.
Yes.
I don't think it was of a quality that warranted putting the Zelda brand on it.
So you think that somebody made like a small game about archery and everybody was like, who's our best archer? Probably Link. Let's just put him out there and slap his name on it so
Yeah.
people get excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always feel like that's not fair, especially because I'm susceptible to that, you know?
It's the kind of thing that makes me wish that there was, not parental services. Who do you call
Social services?
social service? I wish that there was a social services for the misuse of brands
If only.
and characters. I wanted to point something out now. The enemies here and the bosses are really starting to demonstrate this.
Yeah.
The excuse me, the damage capacity, the damage dealing capacity of the enemies we're fighting is really starting to ramp up.
Yeah.
And I wanted to point that out because it sort of explains why your Mega Man heals in between battles, I feel, because it allows enemies to do the crazy amounts of damage that they're dealing.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't heal automatically between battles, this would quickly become a slog.
Oh my god, this is going so fast. I'm terrified. I'm glad you're playing this right now.
It's the mixing the two together is what makes them really scary. Like the Acorn Men and the Raindrop guys,
Yeah.
individually, they're not that scary. But having that like sweeping horizontal attack and the sweeping vertical attack at the same time is just, it's too much. Especially because they don't create any sort of rhythm together,
Yeah.
you know?
It's difficult. It's not natural to keep up with.
Is this locked? No, okay. Wow.
Oh my god, did you just steal something from the cash register? You ass!
If it was important, they would have put a lock on it.
She gave you lunch. She's standing right there.
I think it'll be fine. She's probably not mad about it at all.
You know, you're
Probably.
right, but I think she maybe should be. Well, okay. I have played no Mega Man games. None. Not even to poke around with one that I borrowed from a friend. So I have very little
Like context for...
like how appropriate this game is to the character of Mega Man.
Well, give me a second and I can tell you... I can give you an idea of the appropriateness of it.
I just
wanted to point out that one thing that... Oh, here he is, your rival. One thing that is important is if the product is good,
yeah.
then it usually doesn't feel like someone trying to just cash in.
Yeah. Or if they are trying to cash in, they deserve the cash if it's good enough. It's just, I know a lot of people have very strong feelings about Mega Man. I mean, goodness, I like watched most of a rock opera about Mega Man that I did not understand, but it looked like cool as fuck. I was just like, I don't know what's going on. You guys are really talented. Yay! So, does this, like, is this kind of a joke? It's a pretty cool game, but is this inappropriate to use Mega Man?
No, normally the Mega Man games, they are more focused on the mechanics, on the action.
Yeah.
Do I have to find an ID card? They are more focused on the action. The story that's there, it's usually just the conflict that happens whenever you make machines. Essentially, whenever you make machines that are better than people.
Mm-hmm.
Because normally... Let me give you an example of the regular, like the standard Mega Man plot, right?
Okay, from a particular game?
Just from it's...
Is it recyclable?
Yes.
Okay.
Often. The overarching plot is
Okay.
yes. Can I go to... Yes, okay. I can go to the... That's that. Usually some sort of professor or doctor, science man will make machines of life-altering quality, right?
Right.
Then another one usually tries to hijack them for... There we go. Tries to hijack them for some nefarious purpose. Typically, if I remember correctly, because honestly, this is the... Whenever I play them, I normally sort of ignore it, because it's very easy to ignore.
Yeah.
And I'm running and jumping and shooting, like minutes in, you know?
Which is really why you're there. You're there for the gameplay.
Right. So usually it's Dr. Light, who makes Mega Man and various other robots that perform like construction type tasks.
Yeah.
And then the nefarious Dr. Wily hijacks them to try to take over the world. Mega Man usually winds up having some ability to be immune to Dr. Wily's manipulation. Usually because he's actually, I think pretty often he winds up being a cyborg instead of an android. I think that that's part of it, right? Like
People parts.
Yeah, I think he has... At the very least, he's been imbued with like a human level of awareness and... oh, what's that word? Conscience. Right, that's the one. Going there? Cool, okay.
So, an inventor invents something because it's neat, and then...
Another one steals it because it's powerful.
Right, so...
Because Gutsman, for example, he was in this game. Gutsman is a construction robot, if I remember correctly, and his job is to do like heavy lifting and busting like rocks and stuff.
Yeah.
What? Okay. Oh, okay, so I can just go right in. Nobody's gonna stop a kid.
No, I mean, why not?
Good.
You go to a military academy, I mean school anyways.
Yeah. Just
Job
escape to
shadowing right
justice.
now. Just doing a little job shadowing. Oh my god, why do they have hockey sticks?
Why are there 3 of them? I don't like that.
Oh my god, they look like Dexter when he's angry.
Okay. Oh.
What?
They're mobile cannons, I think.
Oh, this is so freaking intense.
Except it kind of looks like they fire even... No, they don't. They do have to...
So the Mega Man story...
Oh, no. If one of them hits you, they all fire. Or if one of them targets you, I should say. If you intersect one of the targeting cursors...
Oh.
Yeah, they all take a shot.
Oh.
At least I think that's what's happening.
So is it fair to say that in general the Mega Man story is about the responsibility of like people who invent technology and being in the middle where you are friends with that technology that has the potential to do good and evil?
Do you want me to tell you what I think of whenever I think of lessons learned from Mega Man?
Sure.
I don't know if this was the purpose, if this was the intention,
Mm-hmm.
but the thing I always think of is if you're going to make something better than people,
Mm-hmm.
then you should probably not also make it... If you're going to make an intelligence, don't make it an intelligence that can be forcibly hijacked, because I think that that's what's happening. I don't think that original Gutsman joins Dr. Wily. I'm pretty sure that he's not manipulated. He is stolen.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I think MegaMan.exe has a little more nuance behind it, especially because they introduce additional characters, like Zero, for example.
Yeah.
And you've seen me play Mega Man Zero.
Yeah.
Stuff is much heavier in that side story.
Right away.
Yeah.
Right away. They really, pull no punches.
Oh, but just to conclude, the basic story is still the same here.
Yeah.
You have doctors and scientists that are trying to make good programs to help, like Lan's dad.
Yeah.
And then you have an evil doctor who's the one that was speaking at the school that one time. His face was sort of shadowed. I'm pretty sure that's Dr. Wily. He's got the right mustache. Pretty sure that was Dr. Wily. And Dr. Wily is trying to hijack the internet to become powerful. That one had blood in it.
It did. I was not expecting it. I'm soft of the heart and sweet.